In this video, we will see that EMF is induced in a generator because magnetic flux has got inertia to change. Here by magnetic flux, we mean overall flux or resultant flux. Resultant flux is a Phasor sum of rotor flux and armature flux. Inertia means tendency not to change. There are numerous examples of inertia. Sir Isaac Newton stated many years ago that object has got inertia to change its state. Social reformers did lot of efforts to remove social evils from society. That is, society has got inertia to change. Even scientific committee has got inertia to accept new ideas. When de Broglie postulated wave nature of electrons, no one believed him. His thesis was going to be rejected. However, he got support from Einstein, but experimental proof was required. Davison-Germer experiment proved the wave nature of electrons. De Broglie got the Nobel Prize on the same thesis, which was going to be rejected. The question is why I am talking about inertia. The magnetic flux, which is a medium of conversion of energy, has also got inertia to change. Like potential energy, magnetic flux has also got capacity to do work. You may consider energy and flux two sides of a same coin. Magnetic flux is a medium through which energy conversion takes place in a generator. Permanent magnet with flux lines is shown. Let's bring a magnetic needle near it. Magnetic needle aligns with magnetic flux. Magnetic flux has got capacity to do work. It rotates magnetic needle and aligns it with itself. Medium of conversion of energy from mechanical to electrical is magnetic flux or magnetic energy. Four-pole generator is shown. Flux lines originate from North Pole and end at South Pole. Let us place a full pitch coil in slots. When rotor poles rotate, flux linking the coil increases and then decreases and becomes zero. It changes direction, increase and then decreases. This cycle goes on. At the moment shown, main flux is increasing. By main flux we mean rotor flux. Since flux has got inertia to change, flux as shown in green appears. It opposes increase in flux. Tendency is to maintain overall flux. When we say that flux has inertia to change, it does not mean that flux will never change. It simply means that when delta T approaches zero, it does not change. This flux in green color is produced by induced current. Incidentally, electrons are light and trim. These don't have inertia. Electrons flow to produce induced current. Direction of electrons is opposite to that of induced current. You may ask how the current is flowing when circuit is not closed. It is due to the electrons moving from one end of the coil to the other. Electrons collect at one end of the coil to produce negative charge. Since the other end becomes devoid of electrons, it acquires positive charge. Thus, electromotive force is induced between two ends of the coil. Thus, we see that change in flux linking the coil is stored as electrical energy at coil end. Electrical energy is produced as long as flux is changing. This energy is called electrostatic energy, which is given by KQQ by R, where K is Coulomb constant, Q is charge at coil end. In the case taken, charge is same at both ends of the coil, and R is the distance between charges. Though energy and magnetic flux are similar, their units do not match exactly. Unit of energy is joule, whereas unit of flux is joule per ampere. Unit of EMF is volts, which is energy per charge. When main flux is increasing, armature flux opposes the main flux. By armature flux we mean the flux produced by induced current. When main flux is decreasing, the armature flux aids the main flux. The total flux in an isolated system, in our case inside the coil, remains same when delta T approaches zero. Thus we see that the induced EMF current is due to inertia of flux to change. This is as per Faraday's first law of electromagnetic induction, which states that whenever a conductor is placed in a very magnetic field, electromotive force is induced.